Hello everyone and welcome to this week's Celebration Assembly. It doesn't feel that long ago since I last recorded this Celebration Assembly. The weeks are just and the days are just whizzing by. So once again I have my two helpful assistants who's going to be helping me give out all of the certificates this week. So what I'm going to do once again is I'm going to share my screen and then we're going to see some of the wonderful work that you've all been up to at home this week. So what's been happening this week? So there's been lots and lots of you doing the Find Out Friday activities. It's great to see some of the activities being sent in to us to share during this Feel Good, I keep calling it Feel Good Friday Assembly, but Celebration Assembly. We've had the class meets and lots of you have been joining in with those. So if you haven't joined in with any of the class meets already, have a go at doing them next week. They've been playing lots of games and it's a good chance to say hello to some of the children in your class. Parent drop-in sessions have been taking place with some of the parents asking some questions. If you don't want to join one of those, it's absolutely fine, but please do give the school a call if you've got any questions at any time. And down in the EYFS area, they have been building a stage and putting up some posts with concrete to make a den building area. So that is definitely something to look forward for those children in the EYFS when they return. Let's have a look at what the preschool have been doing this week. So here are some pictures of the children in preschool and some of the activities they've been doing. So we've got one of the PE balancing activities here. We've got some wonderful painting and also right in the middle, a fantastic magic wand that has been made and decorated. What a brilliant wand that is. Well done to all of the children in preschool so far. So moving on to ELF class, we've been seeing some fantastic artwork in ELF class this week. And just some of the examples that are seen here that have been sent in or have been done in the classroom, really focusing on the detail and taking such a long time to really focus on their colour mixing and the way they're setting out their work. There's also an example here of some of the ICT work that the child has done on the paint programme, which is a fantastic landscape scene. So thank you for sending those in. Also in ELF class, we've seen some fantastic maths work this week where they've been thinking about number lines and missing numbers and also thinking about different stories they've read and their likes and dislikes. Keep up the hard work, those children in ELF class. Moving on to Unicorn class, we've seen some fantastic examples here of some more comprehension work, of some tricky maths work this week. And one of the tasks set was about being responsible and the different things you do at home or in school that makes you responsible. And we've had lots of ideas such as tidying or tidying your bedroom, helping with the dishwasher, helping other siblings and brothers and sisters, and being kind and caring. So really wonderful things as to why you are responsible. Also in Unicorn class, we've seen in the middle two fantastic examples of the artwork that they were set this week. And it was about filling the whole page, thinking about the jungle and using those jungle colours of the greens and the browns. So well done and thank you for sending those in to us. Some more examples in Unicorn class, another one of the jungle picture. Some also on the left-hand side, some beautiful writing. They've been thinking really hard this week about their use of adjectives. And also down in the middle, they've been thinking about their magic bed story again and what they would take with them on an adventure. Some examples there: binoculars, scissors, meat, in case you need to eat, which you would need to do. So well done to Unicorn class and thank you for those. Moving on to Centaur class, lots and lots of work that we can see here. We've got some fantastic examples of the story mountain maps that you've been doing. We've seen some fantastic examples of the internet safety work and what you would do in different situations. Some brilliant maths work this week, some excellent steps, some writing the steps to make their sculpture outside, and then some fantastic artwork linked to their comprehension work about designing what they think Eccles Academy would look like. And here, there's so many examples that we could share of everybody's work, but here are 2 of them on the screen. So well done to Centaur class, keep up the good work. Moving on to Griffin class, we've got a wonderful diary entry right in the middle of the screen, using some fantastic punctuation, some really good vocabulary, and writing as if they were going to Antarctica and when they first arrived. We've also got a really good story map, some brilliant maths work, and 2 examples here of the artwork. There's lots of artwork taking place across the school, and this is really focusing on perspective and also some lovely shading too. So well done to everyone in Griffin class this week. And finally, moving on to Phoenix class, once again, there's an example or 2 examples here of their e-safety work. And here are some cartoon strips of internet safety. So well done to those children for presenting those so clearly and well. We've still got some more of Phoenix class. We've got a lovely example of a diary. We've also got some work on the left-hand side of the maths work and the presentation, and also on the left-hand some literacy work as well, which is great to see. In the middle, we've got some different examples of how to practice spellings, and there's some really good ways of practicing spellings instead of just writing it out in the same way. So well done for practicing spellings in a range of different ways. Keep up the hard work, Phoenix class, and everyone else. It's wonderful to see. So what else has been happening at home? We've had some fantastic examples sent in for your Find Out Fridays. Remember, it's up to you if you'd like to send them in to share on Find Out Fridays, or what we've asked is when you get to that 20 mark, 35 mark or 50 mark, you send them in to us all at once, and hopefully you'll be able to get a certificate. So here we've got lots of different children doing the different activities on the Find Out Friday, making a bed, feeding the birds and doing some bird watching, learning to sew on a button, doing a time capsule. In the middle, my favourite thing is tea, so making a cup of tea, learning how to tie shoelaces. We've got lots of pictures of making food, and one on the left-hand side there of helping doing the washing, which is great to see. So well done to all of those children that have done the activities or some of the activities for Find Out Friday. Keep up the hard work and remember to send in some examples to share next week, but also when you've done the 20, the 35 and the 50 mark. Now, we do have one of the children that has already earned the bronze certificate for doing 20 of the activities. And that person who is getting this certificate in the post this week is Lucy. And here are some examples of Lucy doing the fantastic Find Out Friday activities on this page and on the next page. So making cups of tea, doing an ice sculpture, a 3-course meal, designing a boat, building a strong bridge, went on a muddy puddle walk, made a tower 1 meter high. They are just some of the examples, but well done, Lucy, for doing 20 already and getting her bronze certificate. So I wonder who the next person is going to be to get the bronze certificate, and then who is going to get the 35 certificate, which is silver, and the gold certificate, which is all 50 of them. Fantastic work to Lucy. Keep up the hard work. Certificate time. So what I'm going to do is take the certificates off my helpful assistants, and I'm just going to stop sharing my screen so you can see them nice and clearly. So we're going to start with the children in the preschool, and the first certificate for the child in preschool is going to Leonardo. And Leonardo has got his certificate this week for consistently using his please and thank yous, which is really, really good. Well done, Leonardo, for doing that well this week. Moving on to ELF class, we have quite a few in ELF class. I'm going to read them all at the same time and then tell you what it's for. So we've got Jaden, Reese, Charlie, Judd, and Maisie M, for doing some fab artwork. And that was the pictures that I showed you on the screen earlier, looking at all of the circles and taking their time to do that. So well done to those children, and well done to the children who did the activities at home too. They were also fantastic. We're just giving out so many certificates, but hopefully you'll get one next week. Moving on to, Alexis was also part of that group as well for her artwork in school too. So well done, Alexis, and I'm sorry I missed you there. Moving on to Unicorn class, the certificate for Unicorn class this week is going to Bonnie. And Bonnie, you've got your certificate this week for getting back in the swing of things straight away in school, doing some fantastic learning and some excellent writing. So well done to Bonnie. Moving on to Centaur class, the certificates this week is going to Subida, and you have got your certificate this week for your amazing dedication to home learning. A fantastic reason, well done. Also in Centaur class is going to Tazeen, and it's the same reason for your amazing dedication to learning, doing as much as you possibly can every day, which is really, really good to see. So well done to both of you in Centaur class. Moving on to Griffin class, the first certificate is going to Daniel, and this is for his consistently high standard of work in science. Always thoughtful and always beautifully presented. So well done to Daniel for that. The next one is going to Taylor. And Taylor, you've got this for your very thoughtful piece of work in the geography lesson about biomes. And the teachers have said it was a standout piece. So well done, Taylor, for doing that work. The next person in Griffin class is going to Caleb. And Caleb, you've got your certificate this week for sustaining a exceptionally high standard of work at home. And it says here, he always does every single piece of work set. Really impressive. So well done to Caleb. Really, really good. We have got two final certificates, and these two final certificates are for two children in Phoenix class. And the first one is going to Shamishka, and you have got your certificate for excellent maths, always completing the challenges, always presenting your work brilliantly and all completed. So well done, the certificate is coming to you. And the last certificate is going to Nivi. And Nivi, you have got your certificate this week for consistently beautiful presented maths work and English work, and always completed to a high standard, so as best as you possibly can. Now, that is some fantastic reasons for all of these certificates this week. So well done to each and every one of you. And I look forward to reading out more certificates next week. There were many children that could have got them this week for your fantastic work. So keep up the hard work next week before half term, and hopefully some more of you will get these certificates sent home. Now I'm just going to share my screen again so we can go on to the final part of today's assembly. And it is the what's coming up. So next week we'll have more drop-in sessions for the parents. Please can I ask that these parent drop-in sessions are just for the parents, and then for the children they can join their classes for the class meets. We're also going to hopefully give out more Find Out Friday certificates. So please do send us in when you've got 20 or 35 or 50, or any ones that you'd like to share during this assembly next week. A little note to say half term is very, very soon. One more week to go of just hard work and dedication. You all deserve a break, whether you're children, parents, carers, teachers. I think the half term will be a well-deserved break. So keep up the hard work for one more week and then you'll get that half term break. After half term, we will be having a book day coming up where there'll be some exciting activities that you can do, whether you're at home or at school. But Mrs. Collison and Mrs. Wibberley are putting that together kindly, so we'll send out more details about that soon. So same time again next week. Please do let us know if there's anything else you'd like us to include, anything else you'd like us to share. But well done everyone for a fantastic week. Keep up the hard work and we will see you all soon. Have a good weekend. Bye bye.